Ahmed's good at it.
Guess who's back? The freshies are back again. And we're here for a Champions League prediction video, quarterfinals. And it's gonna be a tasty one. Tasty ties, very tasty ties. I don't see Arsenal there, unfortunately.
The only team is there. Chelsea.
I don't see
come
United
on.
either.
Let's not talk about. Let's not talk about that. We're gonna go in the Europa League, so you'll see. You'll be laughing, man. I'll have the last laugh. Troops.
We'll see.
Anyway, we'll start with a prediction.
Let's keep the BTEC Champions League away from now. Yeah?
This man is getting gassed. I guarantee you're gonna get smoked by Porto. Mark my words.
Porto manager said same thing that we did to Juventus. We're gonna repeat that to Chelsea. We know Juventus.
Oh yeah, you worse than Juventus. Juventus
have a clueless manager. We have an experienced manager that have been to the final.
I'll counter that by saying Juventus have the so-called GOAT. I don't know if he's not my GOAT, but the GOAT.
He's the GOAT, but one team cannot take charge of the whole team. One guy cannot take the charge.
That's
of the team.
fair. That's very fair. But anyway, the first tie here is Bayern Munich versus Paris Saint-Germain.
Last year Champions League final, eh?
It's a repeat of last. It's a repeat of last year. Champions League final.
That fixture is probably the hardest out of all of them.
This is the hardest one to predict. I think it's a 50-50.
Yes.
It's very.
I think those two I see are probably the three strongest teams left.
Yeah, two of the. I'll say PSG, Bayern, and City are the three strongest teams for sure. I'll chuck in Chelsea there as well. I think Chelsea, they have a very good chance. I genuinely think Tuchel could go all the way. For me, it's the defensive solidity. That's what scares me. They've conceded 2 goals in about how many games? Like 15 games.
And keep in mind, the 2 goals they've conceded, one of them was an own goal from Rudiger.
Yeah, exactly. So that to me, like, defense wins titles.
I honestly can't wait to play Chelsea so we smack them again.
Wait, when are you going to play them again?
Like, I think May, like.
Oh, I think I got the date written down. 17th of May, I think.
We'll see, man. I mean, who cares, man? You're 10th, my guy. You're not going to move from 10th. You're stuck there forever.
So we could be 20th if United would never beat us.
That's true. It's like, it's like one of those bogey sides. Every team have a bogey side. You Chelsea have a West Ham. Chelsea, your bogey side is West Ham, aren't they? You beat them this season, but before that, you'd never.
No, yes. West Ham is our bogey team, but
West Ham, a tiny side, just like Arsenal. Same sort of comparison. Tiny side, tiny bogey team. You know what I mean. But anyway, enough waffle.
But bro, before we end, what are we gonna say? At least we don't get beaten up 6-1 by Tottenham, a trophy-less club. Come on.
Oh, thank you very much for saying that.
Come on, man. What are you doing? 6-1 in your own ground. Shut up.
In the league.
Second in the league. But you don't get a trophy for being in second in the league for the second time in 3 years. Last time was Mourinho. Now this time is Ole.
All right, shut up. Enough waffle. Anyway, Bayern Munich or PSG? Give me your score prediction.
Bayern. Score prediction, that would be hard. But I think Bayern will go through because with the attacking the Bayern have Pochettino. I don't see him as a good manager. I don't see him good enough to beat Bayern.
I think it will be Bayern as well. I think it would be a very convincing scoreline. I would say 5-2 maybe. 5-2 or 5-3 perhaps.
Convincing scorelines, I don't think so, but Bayern are going through, in my opinion.
I think they'll get the job done at home, and then away from home it will be like a 1-1 draw.
Yeah, I see that. Is Neymar going to be back for that game?
I'm not sure. Probably, because if you look at the dates, it's in April, right? It's 7th of April and 13th. That's in about.
Far away, is it?
Yeah. That's like.
It's not that far away.
That's like less than 3 weeks. Less than 3 weeks from now.
No, it's 3 weeks exactly. 3 weeks something.
Yeah, something like that. But anyway, I think we can all unanimously agree that it is Bayern that will go through. So I'll click that. Yeah. City Dortmund again, easy. But with Haaland, anything is possible. That's what I'm gonna throw out there. With Haaland,
I think City have that strong defensive to keep Haaland. I'm not saying that Haaland won't score. He will score a couple of goals every here and there, but I think City will score more. I think.
What do you think, Abdul? Man,
I think City, I think they'll just go through, but it's not going to be an easy one. Dortmund with Haaland and Sancho.
But you know what it is, yeah? With City, they're very dodgy in the quarterfinals.
And that's the thing, knockouts, they're very bad at it, honestly.
Yeah, exactly. So you never know what you get with City. You remember that season when they won the league with 100 points? Dominant AF in the league. Now City, when they won the league with 100 points, 2017-18.
Yeah, two years
ago. Bottled it in the Champions League against Liverpool. So that's the thing. Liverpool, it was. They lost the first leg 3-0, I believe, and the second leg it was like 2-1. Liverpool was 5-1 in total. So it's a bit sticky, but I'll back City just about. I feel like it'll be a lot closer than people think. I think it'll be like a 3-2 or a 4-3, be a high scoring tie, but it'll just be tipped the City side just about. Again, City, cool, tasty. I can already taste it. The Real Madrid, Liverpool. I think this is a 50-50. I think this all depends on Liverpool's defense, man. Matt Philip and Kabak.
Yeah, but then Real Madrid attack is not the best either. The only guy that can see good guy from there is Benzema. Except from Benzema.
But you say that right.
They've been good.
Yeah, that's true. But they've been in fine form recently. They scored about 3 today, and they scored 3 against Atalanta. And Benzema's firing. He's on fire. And if
Benzema is the only guy that is scaring back, except from Benzema.
You have Asensio, you have Vinicius Junior. Right, shit.
But the finishing is not too good, dude. The finishing is not there.
Yeah, you're right. But
Vinicius, very poor finisher. But Hazard, very bad.
Yeah, this
Hazard,
one is very hard.
Let's take a moment to Hazard, man. What's happening to the guy? From
terrible,
one of the best players in the world to one of the worst.
Terrible luck, man. Terrible luck.
Chelsea fans cussed him. They gave him the evil.
No. I don't think it's terrible luck. I think what is when he used to be at Chelsea, he never used to train. He just used to mess around. Physically, he was not demanded. But now when he's Real Madrid, he has to pay a lot of effort in the training as well, and his body is not capable to. He can't handle it.
That's very true. But we don't know that. We don't know that. That's
Real Madrid, would you say Real Madrid is more physically demanded in the Premier League, though?
No. I'm not saying that. Like in training, he has to work harder.
Oh,
because everyone else around is working harder. But at Chelsea, player used to tell them that he could do whatever he wants because just give him the ball, he'll score a couple of goals.
I think
that's why he's more used at Real Madrid, and that's why he's getting injured a lot.
Yeah, and I remember this specifically from Jose. He said Hazard is one of the laziest players he's ever worked with. He always producing the pitch. But I think in Real Madrid, they don't take shit. If they paid 100 million for you, better train your ass off.
It's not even 100 million. I think it's 140 million plus and then
around about that figure. But yeah, you might be right on that regard. But you know what? I'm backing Liverpool here. I'm actually backing Liverpool because they have game changers, more game changers than Real Madrid. They have Salah, Mane. Yeah, they've been off form this season, and Jota as well. Diogo Jota. They have game changers more than Real Madrid. Their defense may have been shaky throughout the season, but they've patterned it up. The Kabak and Phillips partnership is looking quite solid.
I honestly don't see Liverpool going through because
the defense is wide open.
Even Alisson is not doing good himself.
Yeah,
the goalkeeper as well.
I can definitely see recently. He panics a lot.
Yeah, I can definitely see the argument for that.
The midfield doesn't even look good, but Fabinho is now back in midfield, and he looks. It just makes it look everything better.
I think that's the thing right there. That's the key factor for me. Fabinho in midfield makes that team tick. Without Fabinho, I would not go for Liverpool. But with Fabinho back in that midfield, that defensive solidity that he brings and that extra cover in front of the defensive partnership, that's the reason I'm backing Liverpool. No, not just that. You have your Salah, Mane, and Firmino, and Jota. You have these game changers. Real Madrid, who do you have? You have Benzema, that's it. Vinicius, no, still young, still inexperienced, still naive. Who else? I can't. No one pops in my head. Normally you say
Modric, you have Toni Kroos.
No, but they're not game changers. They don't take the game by scruff of the neck and bring you that goal out of nowhere.
Yes, but they can provide assists every here and there.
But you have Salah, Mane that they do that. They've done it countless times.
For Real Madrid, someone that grabs the game by scruff of the neck and scores the goal for them. Sergio Ramos.
Penalty match.
He does it.
Penalty match.
Just cause penalties and from Perez here and there.
If they spam crosses in, Sergio Ramos is gonna get headed in.
Penalty merchant.
Good
But anyway, we'll go with the majority. If you guys are going for Real Madrid, I'll. But for me, personally speaking, I would go for a scoreline of about. I would say it would be 4-1 Liverpool. I think it will be convincing. 4-1 Liverpool.
I think it's a high scoring game, though. For sure.
I think it'll be a very convincing win for Liverpool. That might surprise you, but I can genuinely see Real Madrid flopping. I see it. I see it, man. I see it.
And the second leg is in Anfield as well.
But Anfield is not the same.
He lost his
you remember 6 losses in a row? Come on. If anything, it's actually it's Achilles' heel for them now. It's a weakness for them at Anfield. But anyway,
I think I'm gonna go for Real Madrid.
Real Madrid? Abdul, what about you?
Yeah, I'm going for Real Madrid. Yeah.
All right, Real Madrid it is, and this game, Porto Chelsea.
It's not even a question. It's not even a question there.
I don't think it will be as convincing as you think. I think
no, it's not gonna be as convincing, but we really know who's gonna go through.
And it will be very. I think it'll be very low scoring. It'll be like a 2-0 or 1-0 across both.
Yes, it's gonna be very low scoring.
I think it will just be. I think it'll be like 2-1 to Chelsea across both games. I think the first game, which I believe is
away.
Porto's away for Chelsea, it'll be a 1-1 draw in my opinion, and the second game will be like a 1-0 win for Chelsea, 2-1 across both legs on aggregate. Yeah, I'm not going to argue for Porto because their key player, Oliveira, I believe, he's out for the first leg. So
yes, he's out for the first leg. I think he's a top scorer as well for them.
Yeah. Oh, we're all set up for an all English final, City and Chelsea. But I think for the Bayern and City, that's really tough to call. Pep going back to his old club, Bayern firing, Lewandowski scoring hat tricks every game. Tough one to call. City with that defense.
Oh, come on.
Pervious defense.
That's probably. Sorry, I was about to say it's easy one for Bayern, but I saw City. But I still see Bayern going through. Bayern are absolutely.
I think you might hate me for saying this, but this might be the season that City win the title.
Yeah, exactly. I just got this feeling like
I got this exactly.
Good. Bayern are good, but Bayern defensive, they play this high line, which City I think can beat.
But I'm sure Hansi Flick will not play a high line. Like he's not stupid. He knows that City can.
But he always does it. He always does. Even like it's Barcelona, like big teams, like he always play the high line, and that's where he leaks a lot of goals. But it's very hard to go over.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm leaning towards City in this game because I've seen Bayern Munich's defense in Bundesliga, and they are very susceptible to silly goals. And I can definitely see them playing a high.
Yeah, I think I can see City as well going there.
I think it'll not be a convincing win. Obviously, I think it'll be like a 4.
It will choke as usual. They'll choke as usual.
This year could be different. This year could be the different one.
This City is different, man. I'm telling you. This City, I can taste it. It's different. They're not gonna win the quadruple. I think they're not gonna win the. I think Carabao Cup will go to Tottenham. Call it here first. I think that cup means more to Mourinho than anyone else in this world, and he's gonna do whatever it takes by any means necessary. I promise.
How Tottenham is gonna win that from the
if
defensive play they do? Nah, I don't think so.
Oh, Gareth Bale, Harry Kane, Son.
What's gonna be the funniest thing is Tottenham actually win it, and I'm watching back at this. Oh,
bro, of course, come back to this, moms, come back to this. It's gonna be 2-1.
No way, Tottenham is winning.
It's gonna be 2-1 Tottenham. It's gonna be Gareth Bale.
We cannot let Tottenham win the first trophy. We cannot do that.
Hey, you can't do shit. You don't play for City. My guy,
City winning that easy, man. Easy win for City.
We'll see. But anyway, we're going off topic. City for me, definite winners for me. Abdul, do you have anything to say about that? Disagree?
I said Bayern for sure. I said Bayern because Bayern, Lewandowski, especially and Sane as well. He's gonna want to prove Man City wrong. He's gonna be on the top of his game.
Bro, Sane has nothing on.
I highly rate Sane very much.
I don't rate Sane.
No, I think Sane is a good winger, man. He's very agile. He's very fast.
But you could look at it from the flip side. City and Pep Guardiola, they know Sane inside out. They've played with him for how many years? They know how to nullify him. You could look at it from that point of view as well. But then again, you never know. You never know with these ties. But I feel like City, they have that hunger about them this season. And Pep, surely he wants to win. He would want to win this trophy more than anything else. And he's gonna go gun ho. The problem with the thing with Pep is he's gonna play some random stupid formation. I remember he played
change it up.
He's stupid, man. Just go with a tried and trusted
formation. He gets pressured like in the big moment, especially he doesn't know how to come to knockout games.
Yeah, that's
anyway. Next game, Real Madrid and Chelsea.
Chelsea and Real Madrid. Oh, this is a tough one.
I don't know, man. I don't know. This one is gonna be very, very hard to call. If Chelsea, like
for me, this would be Chelsea versus Liverpool. For me personally, this would be Chelsea versus Liverpool. Chelsea versus Liverpool for me. This will be a Chelsea versus Liverpool. No Real Madrid versus.
You know what? I would actually change it to Chelsea versus Liverpool. I think Liverpool probably can, but let's keep it Real Madrid.
I will keep it as them for now. But if this happens, Real Madrid for me, without a doubt.
Real Madrid, without a doubt.
With the attack they have, come on, man. With Benzema, like every time you say Real Madrid to me, Benzema is the only guy that comes to my head. And maybe Sergio Ramos if they get some set pieces or
they have some shit. They have some shit attackers. Come to think of it, the Real Madrid of old.
How can you see Real Madrid of
old? When you think about it, the Real Madrid of old, they had when you thought of their attack, you had players like Cristiano Ronaldo, Gareth Bale, Benzema, Higuain. Di Maria, look at them now. They've fallen.
That was the past, man. That was the past. Like that.
They have fallen. Now we have to live so in the far down.
Let me be honest. I don't know why you put Chelsea, Real Madrid down. I think Chelsea's gonna go through. Honestly.
Yeah, exactly. Change that up, man. Chelsea's gonna go through.
If you guys are going for Chelsea, then yeah. But in my opinion, it'll be Real Madrid.
Come on. The defensive line that we created and everything that we have.
I think your Tuchel's luck would run out. In my opinion, he's been getting lucky. Even today against Sheffield. The fact he didn't concede, like in the second half, he rode his luck today in the second half.
Bro, let me tell you something.
Where everything goes your way.
The new manager bounce.
Goes in our way.
They call it the new manager bounce.
Hopefully, for the next 2 weeks, I don't care. It's next 2 weeks. We have the FA Cup semi-final. We have the quarter-final games. Let that go through, and hopefully,
jeez, man, your season could go from 0 to 100 real quick. To
be fair, I'll be happy if we just win the FA Cup or something. I don't know. That's very unlikely.
See how high Chelsea are at the moment.
Yeah.
They're high. Chelsea are in they're having the time of their life.
They could collapse, man. It could all exactly. That's what I'm saying. It could all collapse so easily. I pray that
Chelsea fans in the space of a week or two is too caught
out. Of course.
Chelsea fans
that's who we are. We want success, so if you're not good enough, that's the door, my friend. You can be Lampard, you can be the best manager in the world, that's the door. But you cannot criticize that. I don't know why Arsenal fans are bare salty about this. Arsenal fans are bare salty. Oh, we change manager, like we have 10 managers in 5 years' time. Yes, we do, but we get results.
Flippity flop.
I don't know why you're talking about. When is the last time you won a trophy?
1 second.
Flippity floppy, gonna get dropped.
What success did you? 1 second, you got rid of what's his name again? Maurizio Sarri. He won the Europa League.
No. That's a misunderstanding. We didn't get rid of him. He left.
Oh, what?
He got sacked. He got sacked. Did you know?
No. He was the only manager that didn't got sacked.
Oh, he left by mutual consent.
Yeah, he left because he wanted to play for Juventus, and then we got Lampard because we had the transfer ban and everything. And with Hazard, Sarri.
Too much waffle, guys. Too much waffle. Chelsea go through to the final. You guys waffle too much, man. We derail. Stay on the topic. This fucking guy. Chelsea versus City final.
I thought if it was gonna be, I said Bayern's gonna of course, which I'm looking at Bayern versus Chelsea. I'll say Bayern, but now that it's City versus Chelsea, I'll still go to City.
I genuinely think this would be like a 5-0 win for City.
Yeah,
come on, 5-0 is a bit harsh. We're gonna lose it by a couple of goals, but we're gonna lose it. I admit.
You know why I said at the start? You know why I said at the start? Yeah, Chelsea when they concede, if they concede within the first 10 minutes, which I think they will, I think they'll crack under pressure because players like Rudiger, players like Christensen, they're not experienced at high level, and they're going through a good purple patch. But once a team like City hits them hard with a wrecking ball, they're fucked, and they'll leak goals left, right, and center. And I guarantee it's going to be like a 3-0 win for City. 3-0. I'll give you a goal. 3-1 for City.
Time will tell. We'll see.
What about you guys? What do you reckon? Soften.
Of course, I'm going for Chelsea. Come on.
Maybe
a 1-0 scruff. 1-0 scruff. Who knows?
Guys.
In the final, anything can happen. Anything can happen.
Let's be impartial here, Soften. Let's be neutral. What do you actually think will happen? Just take away that Chelsea badge from your heart. Just block it out. And
that's impossible.
We're losing.
You know you're losing. Of course. But
I think we'll lose by 1 or 2-0, but not 3 or 5.
Okay, no. I was joking. It would be like 3-1 or 2-1 or like a 2-0. You know what? Yeah. I'll go for like 2-1 City. But then City, man, you never know what these lot, and they always crack under pressure. I don't know.
I still believe Bayern are going to retain the title.
The thing is, part of me, like my head is telling me, right? My head is telling me Bayern will go through, but my heart is saying it'll just be dead if Bayern go through and win it again. So I want an all English final, for entertainment.
All English. For us, it's entertaining, but you know what I mean.
I mean, we'll see. But City for me.
Only time will tell. Yeah, City
for me. What about you, Abdul? What's your 2 cents?
I said City, 100%. I don't have to.
Well, all right, give me your scorelines.
3-1. It's going to be easy. 2-0.
No, I don't think it'll be easy. I feel like this is my prediction here. So City will score within the first 20 minutes. I know. You know who will score it? Gundogan. 18th minute. Remember this.
You know what? We're all saying this. Yeah, it's going to be a 1-0 game.
It's going to be like a 1-0 scruffy goal, 89th minute, scruffy goal.
Even a penalty, but Man City are not good at penalties.
You know what it is, yeah? These finals, they've been so boring recently. The PSG versus the Bayern Munich, 1-0. The Liverpool versus Tottenham, boring as hell. It's just been boring. I think
before that? No, Real Madrid versus Liverpool was good though.
That was 3-1. Is it the bicycle kick from Bale?
Yeah, but then the quality of that goalkeeper in that game was shocking.
I think the recent times the game's been quite dead. Like I think the year before that with the Juventus as well. What was that? 4-1 for Real Madrid.
Yeah, it hasn't been that entertaining. Like, it hasn't been even enough to make for an entertaining game. But anyway, that's our prediction. Watch me, the prediction god. I'll get everything right. Come back to this video. Mourinho to beat Pep in the Carabao Cup final. Just remember those words. They will come true. But anyway, as always, it's been a pleasure, a delight to deliver this content from our Freshies, the Freshies community, which consists of only 2 people. But we move.
Let's vote for
the ever-expanding community. It has been a pleasure. Peace out from the boys. My boy Abdul and Safed. See you guys.